fight the power. Martin Luther King Day, so doing something a little different with the music. In studio, Patrice O'Neal and now Bill Burr. Sorry to make you wait, Bill.
Not a problem.
But Sean Hannity called and he threw us off a little bit, but he gave us good radio. And I don't even know why we broke, because we just did another 20 minutes of radio. Now we got to redo it for the radio. Talking about the cotton gin and the horsepower.
Oh, God damn, I forgot about that already.
Well, we got to talk about that, getting sick on planes, and the Grizzly Man. The Grizzly Man. I missed the cotton gin thing, so you're going to have to explain that to me. I came in the studio and you guys were just losing your fucking mind.
We were continuing our ongoing discussion here.
I had to whisper to E-Rock. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
About slavery. And Patrice made a valid point that you can't just come into office, especially back then, as Lincoln, or in certain situations as any president throughout history, and just say, I'm going to do this. That's something that might not be popular. You have to wait until a situation arises that gives you the opportunity to do that. For Lincoln, it was the Civil War. So I was asking, well, if the Civil War never happened, would we still have slaves then? What if this golden opportunity never brought itself up? And then Bill brought up the cotton gin. And
I said, yeah, slaves would become obsolete.
They were obsolete, or just becoming obsolete.
Yeah, just like when we made the car, you didn't need horses anymore.
No.
Look at you two cocksuckers. It no matter what. Here's white people. It's like when the radio. Shut the fuck up, Opie, for fuck y'all. Because when
black people do a fine job, too, beating us down.
Exactly. Off the fucking record.
I hate that shit.
Off the record, y'all motherfuckers are like, man,
you guys are perfect.
You hear this story's going? And then, Lincoln, I'm not racist. And then, as I was saying, see, I'm not racist.
No one ever said that on this show.
Wait a minute, so Billy goes, yeah, man, like the horses, because I go, okay, the cotton gin, you think there would be slavery? I go, no, because the cotton gin would have took the place of slaves. So I said, you don't even need a couple, So Billy goes, yeah, just like horses when they made the car. So, then there'd be racing niggas, and what if the cotton gin had horsepower, and the cotton gin had nigga power? So,
yes, like how do you measure a cotton gin?
Nigga, I got a 500 nigga power cotton gin.
I've seen one get up to 90 mph.
I got half a ship worth.
Yeah, because they still talk about cars and horsepower, and that's an archaic kind of scale.
I'm saying I know Billy not a racist, you ain't. We all having fun, but it's something about society that just makes a white guy have to be careful when he's opening up his fucking racial mouth.
Well, that's why I'm not careful. I am not careful. I present facts the way I see them. Sometimes they're a little off kilter, I understand, but I am
flag waving right behind you.
Let me tell you something. I don't just blurt this stuff out. I am well informed.
You're the only motherfucker that walks around with a bag of footnotes, just in case.
Just in case.
Cumia did not say this. This was said by Johnson Riggles in 1902. He said,
let's go to paragraph 3 from section 265 of the...
Licking his fingers.
See, now this says right here. I'm just quoting. I'm quoting, gentlemen. So don't beat me senseless.
All right.
We don't attack anybody. Attack Johnson. He's the one who said
it. Bill, I noticed you're a little sick, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering if I got you sick, because the last time I saw you was a week ago today, and I started getting sick right in front of everyone, and I was like, holy shit.
Everyone tries to point the finger of blame.
Sick. Well, then you had to fly out to San Francisco.
No, it's the airplanes. Yeah, airplanes is what does. If I fly all the way across if you're on a plane for fucking 6 hours in the winter,
done.
And you haven't gotten 8 hours sleep and taken all kinds of items, you're getting sick.
They finally did a piece on that on TV. They finally did it because people are like, are you really getting sick in those planes, And they were saying something like this: if a guy sneezes in a plane, he infects the 3 rows in front of him and the 2 rows behind him.
Great.
One sneeze takes out 6 fucking rows in a plane.
And then it gets sucked up by the ventilation anyway and spread all over the plane.
You breathe in and breathe out that sneeze like fucking 20 times.
So many times.
But they say they filter the air much better these days in planes, so that's not the biggest problem. And they also say that little nozzle is safe because it kind of keeps like the shit from coming at you.
So you got to keep the nozzle on full blast.
Full blast.
You want to point it at the sick person.
Yeah, point it at the sick guy like a friggin' fire hose. Just keep away. Keep your germs off of me.
You know what they did say was to stay away from those tray tables. They say if you are a paranoid guy and you think you're going to get sick on a plane, don't even touch the tray table.
Why? What's on there?
Just the virus could the flu virus could live for 2 days right there on the surface in front of you. 2 days.
That's
Y'all are crazy.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Fucking flu virus with
motherfucking sneeze right on the tray table.
On the tray table? Because it's in front of you and you might sneeze, like, or is it
any open beverage? Don't touch it.
I've never seen them clean a plane. I'll be honest with you. I've never seen them clean up a plane.
They don't have time to clean on a plane.
When you're not on it, they come in and vacuum.
They don't have
and
time.
then they clean up.
They're turning those fucking things around so fast.
How many times do you get on a filthy fucking plane?
Dude, they have a crew. They have a crew that just quickly.
They come in with those little bags because I've left my cell phone on there.
Yeah.
And they basically said, "Oh, you better hurry up because they're cleaning it up," meaning that they would have stolen the fucking thing. Yeah. So do you think these people are vacuuming?
They just throw it in a bag and then someone comes through with a vacuum.
Not really.
It's not a clean. It's just they don't do it.
I'm not talking germ free. They're not fucking Windexing the tray.
They don't even wipe anything down.
All right, they don't wipe down.
Dude, they turn those planes around. They don't have time.
They're like buses, man. Those people get off that came from Houston and you get on that plane.
Ugh.
I thought it was like my plane's coming in. They're bringing it out of the parking lot.
That's what I always
pull mine around.
Hey, they're getting ready to pull my plane out of the
That's what I always thought.
Fucking newly flyed.
You're like,
yeah. All right, get out. Come on. All right.
It's like that Chinatown bus. It's like $12 round trip to go to Boston.
I only figured that out recently. One of my flights was delayed. I'm like you. What? They're having a problem opening the garage door? What's wrong with my plane?
Where is it?
It's like, oh no, we're still waiting for it to come in from fucking Cleveland.
And then those people get off, and you get right back on. I thought it was just like, right, yeah, they're cleaning it. It's going to be shiny.
Yeah, they got it all
air fresheners.
All polished up nice for you.
Do you drink it all on the plane?
Not really. Well, they say the water, in most cases, is just coming from a jug.
Yeah, but fuck the water. I'm talking drink. Do you have a Bloody Mary? Do you have a fucking whiskey? That's the key. You got to have a little alcohol in your system.
You know, I love this. Everybody has, like, the cure for the common cold, but they haven't, like, exploited it and made, like, millions of dollars off of it.
Dude,
they just decided to tell a select few of their friends. Dude, you know what you got to do?
Dude, I got in a fight with Jim Norton over that shit, because I finally had it, because I was starting to get sick, and he's like, oh, you got to try the, I think I have it. No, what was his? Because he'll get mad if I do the wrong one.
His cure?
His is Coldies, right?
Oh, he loves
He's like, I'm telling you, dude, if you take the Coldies, you don't get sick.
Oh, the little cherry things?
Yeah, and then you talk to someone else, it's like, no, it's all about the emergency, bro. Yeah, if you take the emergency, you're fine. And then someone else, no, it's airborne, man.
The one by the teacher?
Yeah, that they can't prove if it works or doesn't work. But Jimmy and I got in a fight because everyone has their fucking remedy for this shit, and none of it works.
I think that some of the stuff initially works, and then once everybody starts taking it, then the cold's like, oh, this shit again.
They're on to it.
Yeah, they know your game plan.
They mutate.
You're not gonna like it. Opie's not gonna like. Anybody sick is not gonna like this. But how I keep from getting sick a lot, and I don't get sick, is you fucking sneeze as hard as you can without covering your fucking mouth. When you sneeze, you go,
and get it that shit out,
and you go,
That is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard.
I have not gotten sick, a motherfucker. It's as good as Coldies, because I haven't. If you fucking,
if you haven't got enough sleep, you know what you do? You just yawn as hard as you possibly can. You just go. And you do not need to sleep for another 3 days. Patrice O'Neal, everybody.
You are the weak body motherfuckers that get sick. I'm telling you, I'm not sick. I haven't been sick in months. I'm telling you, if you sneeze and don't cover your fucking mouth.
Dude, you're big game, man. You're like a fucking gazelle over here.
He's onto something, I think. You're getting the germs all over your hands, right?
Exactly. It's like...
Fuck that polite shit.
That polite shit, I go... and it just... it's gone. The fucking idea of a cold is
Gets
gone.
the evil out of your body.
It's like voodoo.
Yeah, it's voodoo. You got some kind of fucking voodoo.
Oh, black people and your remedies. All you gotta do is drink collard green juice and chase a duck, and you will be cured.
Chop off the chicken's head.
Anything is as good as getting sick. I mean, if you get sick, you know, you might as well try anything. You know what I'm saying?
I've tried them all, the airborne, all that. None of that shit works.
That's basically it.
And you're right. If one of these worked, trust me, it would be the headline on all the fucking news programs.
The sickness has done you well. You look like a crew member from the Calypso. It's like
Bill's doing the same thing.
Both of you motherfuckers.
You look like Jacques Cousteau's crew. Usually I bring like a baseball cap with this, but I was so tired this morning I forgot. I'm like, well, I'm getting trashed.
They really are dressed like the Falcons get ready to head on to a rumble.
At least I
like Fraser. Cousteau and the men of the Calypso descended to a depth of 3,500 feet.
I'm dressed like I try to shave down a little bit.
I'm actually dressed like Bobby when he's in shape right before he does his headshot.
Oh, poor Bobby. That is Bobby's new headshot clothes. Bobby has the long john sweater. I've never seen. I feel bad for Bobby. If anybody I pray for more in this world is Bobby Kelly, because he just went from like a cute fucking hair, perfect kind of dude to this round, balding little man, and it's so
the guy
painful.
has the worst luck too. You hear what happened to him over the weekend, or with MySpace? You know, MySpace is like his plug central fucking website.
Because he was hanging with Dane Cook and it did him well. So
he had like over 10,000 fucking friends on there, and by friends, it's potential people that you can send mailers out to your appearances. He had audio, video. I mean, it was a nice MySpace site. He gets a letter from MySpace that says you have violated the terms of the agreement by using copywritten material on your site. Boom, gone. They erased his site. Zapped his site. Now he has 90 friends and a new name, just Bob. Like everything else is taken.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he had like BobKelly.com, I guess was his name on there, so it plugged the website.
10012.
No, now it's just Bob. 1,000 Bobs, and he's one of them. They fucking, and I said, dude, what did they do? He goes, now it's conspiracy. Someone turned me in. I think it might have been the Angelina Jolie video I had on there, or something with her saying something about MySpace and his show or something. Like, I have no idea what it was, but he goes, watch it, because his account got zapped. There's no getting it back. No,
sucks.
No court of MySpace to
fucking stupid as
appeal
Bob.
to.
If anybody you wanted to destroy his MySpace, would be Dane fucking Cook with his 8 million friends, and you would just go, Dane, he used the fucking audio of Lou Rawls saying goodbye. So you should get off and shit.
Everyone on there's got music clips. Everyone's got music clips. They're fucking. You put them right on the site. When your site comes up, it plays a song. That's copyright infringement.
You got sabotaged.
Somebody
someone's fucking them up.
Poor Bobo.
Hey, and the other thing we talked while you guys were listening to promos over and over again, my buddy Bill Burr here. I feel like we're brothers today because I can tell the hats, and I can see in your eyes you're not 100% yet, are you?
No, this is like
he's waging two battles.
Yeah.
One in his head.
One with the virus.
I'm raging. I got two battles going on. One in my head and one in my lungs right now, trying to get this shit out. But Bill saw one of my favorite documentaries. We talked about it on the show. You still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Somebody was in here. We went off on it for a little while.
Rogan.
Was it Rogan? Oh
Rogan,
yeah, it was me and Rogan were going at it.
Another nut.
The Grizzly man. The Grizzly. What?
Rogan would have made him tap out.
Yeah, he kicks the bear's ass.
Put a rear naked choke.
The fucking bear wants the audio destroyed.
Dude.
Makes him look bad.
Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready?
Rogan's an animal, man. Fucking kick that bear's ass.
You see Fear Factor now? They got Joe just walking up to people's houses now.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Hey, what's up, fuckers?
Come on out, eat this shit. I get a paycheck. Go fuck yourself.
He can't believe that show's still on the air, he told us. He's like, I'll do it.
Rogan's
money's
great.
too good. But Bill saw the Grizzly Man movie. It's called Grizzly Man?
Grizzly Man.
I can't get enough of this movie.
Accidentally, it's one of the best comedies of last year.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Because it's trying.
I laughed out loud.
I
love when movies
serious.
become unintentional comedies. You're so right. When they're not trying, but there's something about it that makes it hilarious.
Because the dude was clearly a psychopath, and this guy was the guy who's shooting the video was portraying him as if he was like sane.
Right.
Yeah.
Like at one point, like he's just sitting there, like looking at grizzly bears, like he's clearly just gay, and he's just going, "Who's a big bear? Oh, that's a big bear. Who's a big bear?" This fucking thing is like 10 feet tall, scratching himself up against a tree, and the bear is almost fucking weirded out, just looking at him like, like what the fuck? What is that?
Weirded out.
Yeah, like
Absolutely.
like I don't want to eat that.
Animal face.
Like, God, if I run out of fish.
Yeah, look, there's a reason I'm
last case.
There's a reason I'm living out in the wilderness.
Before they ate that fucking gay dude. They finally just.
There's a reason they live out there. They don't want to deal with the likes of you.
I did see clips of it. I haven't seen the whole movie, and I did see that guy just blatantly gay.
Well,
at one point, he has the handheld with him, and he's looking at the female bears going like, he was saying some shit about, the female bears. He goes, maybe I'd have a better chance with you. You know, I can't seem to sustain a relationship with real women. He goes, I don't know why, but, sometimes I think it'd be easier if I was gay, which I'm not, And he starts referring to himself in the third person.
And he's alone holding his camera?
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the wilderness, telling yourself you're not gay.
In the middle of the upper part of, like, fucking Alaska.
He's having this inner dialogue about his gayness.
It's really, it's about, you know what the movie's about? It's about acceptance. Because complete lack of acceptance of what the fuck he really was. Because his parents wouldn't accept him, drove this fucking guy up to Alaska, and he ends up getting mauled by a bear because he naturally wanted to suck a dick, and his dad couldn't deal with it.
This nigga's like treading water in the coral reef in Australia with all the sharks with no. You're not gay.
I love pussy. I'm not gay.
I'm in here with sharks and eels.
I was a big hammerhead. That's a big hammerhead. Yes, you are.
If only that big black gentleman in that McDonald's parking lot would have let me in his car. Would have been fine.
That's the bear. It's cold out here.
Cold out here.
Well, the guy wanted to be famous, and it turns out he ends up living with the bears every summer in Alaska. But he went to Hollywood for a while. He claims that he was supposed to be Woody on Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
When he lost out to Woody Harrelson?
Yeah, they go to interview his parents, and, like, you think then that the guy would kind of bring up the fact that this guy, might have had some, issues with his sexuality. And they got his dad, and he's standing there on the front lawn, and he's holding, like, a stuffed, little stuffed teddy bear for some fucking reason. Ooh. That was, like, his kids when he was younger. And he's got, like, American flags all over his fucking front lawn. So right there, he's not accepting. So he brings up the fact.
Not accepting of his gayness.
So the first thing this dude did, I guess, to try to cover the shit up was he went to L.A., and according to him, he tested for the Woody Harrelson's part on Cheers, and it came down to him and Woody, and they picked Woody, and I guess it crushed him. So
that crushed him.
He had to go live with bears.
Not the fact that he wanted to suck a dick and his father was against it, and
yeah, it's a great movie.
I liked his friend too. His friend, the failed actor, out in L.A. when he was talking about him, and you could see he clearly rehearsed what he was going to say to try to make it dramatic. It's so fucking
another
bad.
Bob Kelly staple,
right? But
rehearsrsal.
They have all. The guy got mauled and eaten alive by a few bears. Well, one bear. Exactly.
Now, if you don't know the background story, is this
him and his girlfriend?
Does the movie tell you this at the end? Like that he was killed?
Yeah.
No, you pretty much know from the get-go.
You do? You know from the beginning?
The buzz for the movie, I remember when it came out, was that you actually heard the audio of him getting mauled. That's why I didn't want to go fucking see it. I was like, I don't want to fucking see that.
Yeah.
But actually, I watched the first 5 minutes. What a fucking idiot he was. I was like, you know what? I want to see this guy get eaten.
I want to see it. I want to hear it.
Where's this playing? Like fucking Archie Street and fucking Picasso Road down in the East-West Village. I fucking can't go. I can't go to a regular theater.
Yeah, this movie will not be shown at a Magic Johnson theater.
Go down to West East Street in the water to see fucking Grizzly Man. Fucking artsy horse shit. Wait till it comes on video.
First 40 customers with Bergenstock get a free bag of popcorn.
I have one of those theaters in my neighborhood. We go there every once in a while, and they instead of serving popcorn, they serve smoked salmon sandwiches.
Oh, God damn no.
How do you get up there, man? Take the Q over to the Z, down to the MM, the double M.
Over to the dude. Just a wonderful picture. It was made in France. It's got French subtitles.
It won't be at the Magic Johnson Theater. What the fuck is this, Grizzly? Nigga, what? Alright, yo, chill now.
But anyway,
chill.
That shit don't even look real. I saw that shit, guys waiting for the CGI bear to come in. That shit don't even look real, nigga.
You know what? I saw that. What was that movie? Open Water?
Yeah.
Remember they
I hated Open Water.
I saw that the midnight show in Times Square. It was like me and like fucking 30 black people in there, right? And they sold that movie like it was going to be Jaws.
The next Jaws.
And it was all like more mental, like what you would be thinking. And after once they realized in the end that girl just kind of killed herself, and they're playing all this dun 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 dramatic music, you just hear. Man, that shit is whack! Fuck this movie, yo!
Dude, that movie
walking out.
That movie was filmed on.
This movie, yo.
That movie was filmed with like just a dumb handheld camcorder.
Yeah.
The quality of that, I was so disappointed because I bought the hype on that. And the box looked good and everything, you know. It's like
I liked it. I have a fucking.
You liked
I have a huge fear of the fucking ocean. I don't need
the acting
to see
was awful. Whatever.
It was awful, but I mean, you scuba dive, you come up and the fucking boat is gone. That was a great moment. And you're like, hey, is it coming back?
I love when movies like that they fail and then they don't even become cult hits. Like, I like the fact that the setup was like, this Blair Witch kind of feel.
It's gonna be huge, man. It's gonna be huge.
And then it flubs at the theater, and then it never picks up steam in any other way. And I appreciate that shit. I'm glad
there's some movies that have
fucking
picked up afterwards, you know, on video.
Like Fast Times at Ridgemont High was a kind of flop, and then bam, it's on video, and it's like humongous. Fridays was like wow on video. But I'm glad this horse shit just, that type of thing, you know what I mean?
But you know the director didn't come out with that selling move. That sounds like the guy who bought it. It's the scariest movie since Jaws. And he's like, dude, take it down a few. More of an artsy, kind of a mental kind of thing. Jaws was a pussy.
I wouldn't mention Jaws as far as this new movie goes.
They should have called it Treading Water.
Yeah, Tread.
Yeah.
Is that the movie? The whole movie?
Dude, the whole fucking movie. It's one.
Hey, we're still here, and
it's one fucking scene.
One treading water.
You know what's funny?
You get to see them in their hotel. You get to see them go on a dive boat, and then it's them treading water for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And you loved
big,
it. Ugh.
No big.
But getting back,
I loved it. I said I liked it.
But you liked it. I was so anyway. The Grizzly Man. Getting back to that really fast. So they have the audio. He gets mauled and eaten alive. Him and his girl. He had a girl at this time, and the camera was rolling when
he wanted to leave.
Right.
He was afraid of bears.
Oh,
right.
Great.
That is the ultimate. I don't know how to break up.
Did they talk to her family?
No, they refused to.
Yeah, no shit.
They wanted to sue, I'm sure.
Look like fucking breeder of an idiot.
I went to this movie early though. And what happened?
I'm just laughing at just the sadness of that. Like, sweetie, listen, you're in the woods with a faggot who likes bears. You're not gonna win in any situation.
You're not getting the guy.
He's a faggot.
Yeah. You're not winning the guy. You're not going to get any money out of it.
And he wasn't even like, oh shit, he's gay. He was just like, show tune.
Right.
Flossy hands. Gay.
Flossy hands.
Just walking through the forest.
Hello, my baby.
Yeah.
No doubt. So the video camera was rolling, so that they have this audio, and I saw the movie real early when I found out, later on, whatever, that they didn't fucking play the audio.
Oh, that guy has then he ends up just, you need to destroy this.
And you really thought going into this, especially because it's a documentary, that they're going to play the audio of him getting eaten, or at least part of it, him screaming or something.
Now, is this one of those Golden Globe nominees for best?
And he's getting.
I don't think it.
They say he's getting
very
eaten,
well like
right?
that.
And his girl is taking like a huge frying pan and hitting the bear over the head.
And then the bear kills her.
Character?
And kills her too. And the guy's screaming, "Save yourself! Run! Leave me! I
can't believe that doesn't exist somewhere.
And they fucking wouldn't play
Yeah.
any of this audio during this documentary, and I was so disappointed. But the guy, this fucking creepy director, walks around with the only remaining tape of it, playing it to his old girlfriends and whoever else
Yeah,
will
he
listen
gets
to this
to hear
horse
it.
shit.
Fucking asshole.
Right.
You got to hear it.
And then you see the reaction of the lady as she's listening to the audio with the headphones on. You're like, motherfucker.
In the movie.
Yeah. And then dramatically, like after it's done, he pushes stop and then hands over the tape to her and basically says something like, "If I was you, I would take that tape and destroy it."
Did she? And is it?
Yeah, she did.
I guess she did.
That would be
What did they show her doing? Like throwing it in the fucking fireplace? Or...
Yeah, Patrice, so I don't think there's any way you can download it. You're
I'm
really,
gonna-
you were just looking for a ray
gotta
of
be
hope.
somewhere, right?
You can somehow...
She had
Someone ran off
out there
corrupt
somewhere.
cop made a...
I'm with Patrice. Yes, there's a copy.
It's not. No one destroys the only anything ever.
Right. You know what? All the O&A fans are fucking gonna be screaming in their
we've been looking
garages
for it
right
for a
now.
while.
There's a Zapruder film or whatever the
Right.
fuck of that fucking mauling. You know, his hands back to the left.
Fucking wait, before any documentarian got his hands on this tape, the fucking police that did the investigation
it's out there.
had to get the tape and review it.
Absolutely.
There's gotta be copies of this somewhere.
And you're with me? You think he killed himself in the end?
Yeah, he definitely had like a death wish.
Like this guy did this.
I think he wanted it, and then as it was happening, he was like,
Oh, maybe I
fuck,
should have
yeah.
taken drugs.
yeah.
Too painful.
Yeah.
No, this guy.
Maybe this isn't a
this
good way
guy
out.
decided out of nowhere to stay much longer than he usually did, and they explain in the movie that these quote friendlier bears leave whatever time it was. Like let's say
it's checkout time.
basically,
And then all of a sudden the
But
bad
they-
bears come in.
But the bad
Exactly.
bears come in and take over that habitat, the ones that could survive a little longer in the cold weather and stuff. So the friendlier bears, they go off and hibernate. They're like, we're done. It's early September, whatever it is. And then they're replaced by these even scarier bears. And he knew that. And he decided to stay because I think he finally just had it with his life and said, this is a hell of a way to go out.
Yeah, he kept talking to the camera like, he's like, and no one has ever been out here during this time of the year and survived. And he's like, if you tried to do it, you would fucking die. You would fucking die out
was he wearing like a steak necklace
He
or
might as
anything
well
like
have.
that?
Did he ever try to have like a dude voice? Like, or he always kept the gay.
Dude, he's
thing?
like so in denial.
Yeah.
He literally, what you do is you watch this thing, you watch him gradually get crazier and crazier
Yeah.
to the point he wants to be a bear.
Well,
That's great.
Well, he was getting some recognition for this. He would come back with his footage from Alaska with the Bears, and he even made it on Letterman, where Letterman was having him on, like, oh, let's see your latest footage. And then it got to a point, and then he would travel the country showing it in classrooms. Then it got to a point where no one gave a shit about his footage anymore. So now it started playing with his mind, like, fuck, I either got to stay out here in the middle of winter when the Bears get really nuts, or maybe I'll just fucking say I'll pack it in now and let them kill me.
Could have done fucking
on camera.
Flip Club or something. Could have gone on that show. He's a has-been.
But the movie is hilarious, and it's not supposed to be.
Oh, everything, creepy the coroner is.
Yeah.
He goes,
Oh, that's right.
when he slammed down that big metal canister?
What, did he describe, like, the condition the guy was in or something?
Oh, yeah, and the
Absolutely.
Oh, he did?
camera work, his face, he looked like he was in Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
He was just like going, the bear grabbed him, I believe,
all right.
yeah, grabbed him by his head at first, and then grabbed him somewhere about his, like, hip area, and when it lifted him up into the air, that's when he was yelling to the girl to leave.
Whoa, when he was lifted up
Yeah.
and then just kind of
Yeah.
ripped him to pieces.
Still never came out of the closet. Could in that moment.
I'm not gay!
Yeah, I'm actually gay. You should really run away from here.
Still
One day
denying
they'll
it.
come up with the DNA test to find the gay chromosome.
Yeah.
Just check him out. The grizzly bear man was a fact.
gay.
He was gay.
Oh, so-
Scientifically proven.
But dude, they have footage like literally right up until like the last like hour of his death. So he's filming bears, and like the narrator's going, "Could this be the bear? Is this the one that ripped him
really?
apart?
And it looks in like a Bigfoot thing, like not Bigfoot walks and look.
Yeah.
That Bigfoot footage. He's walking and goes, looks into the camera. Could this be the bear?
Chris in Houston.
And
Chris.
they couldn't show his face because he wasn't convicted.
It's the one with the napkin around his neck and the fork and knife in his hand.
Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, I just caught that Grizzly Bear movie. I downloaded it because you guys are talking about it. And, man, that guy was a freaking fruit. He was talking to the bear. He'd say, I love you, Mr. Chocolate, and crying to the fox.
Mr. Chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, thank you for being my friend to the fox and everything. It was great. I'm so glad the guy got eaten. He's a piece of shit.
Jesus Christ.
Was that a review? I'm glad he got eaten. He was a piece of shit. New York Times.
Eating just like that sissy Roper on Ebert and Roper. When's a bear going to eat that faggot?
Let's go to Nathan.
Two thumbs in somebody's ass.
Nathan, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, saw Bill Burr over the weekend here in San Francisco at the Punchline. Laughed my balls off. Definitely on cold meds, though. He was definitely pretty wired, it seemed like.
Oh, yeah, I was out of it. Somebody's put a picture up on my MySpace of them, a picture of me after my show. I'm all, like, fucking sweaty and bloated. All pasty. I literally have my leather coat on. It's like 80 degrees in there. I'm freezing.
Huh?
What was the deal with that guy that ran up to the stage with his cell phone? You just totally called him out on it on Friday night. He came up with his cell phone, wanted to show you a picture.
Yeah, I was making fun of how many fucking homeless people they have out there, like San Francisco, how they just wander all the way around.
This city is so liberal that they just have accepted the homeless. It is unbelievable how many homeless people
they
are out
get
there.
like a stipend or something like $500 a month.
But
I think they finally got rid of that. So
they are laying all over the place out there.
What a great idea for a city. Let's pay the homeless. We won't get every homeless guy that could drag himself here.
Well, what they thought they would do would take the money and pay for rent and food. And what they did was they just fucking had a drug party for 3 days, and then they'd be broke again. Come on,
you know what some of these idiots don't fucking understand? Homeless people are homeless for the most part. There are some unfortunate circumstances where people fall into these cracks in life and become homeless. But for the most part, homeless people are kooks. They're crazy people. They're insane people that are not locked up in an asylum.
What do we need to do about it, Anthony?
I don't have the answer.
There's no guys who got fired.
Not pay them.
No check guys that got fired.
It's not like fucking movie homeless people where, you know, the guy was working at IBM and he got fired and then this chain of events happened and he's out on the road with a fucking stick with a kerchief tied at the end and he's
fun with Dick and Jane
homeless and he's in the shelter but he befriends the guy that runs the shelter.
How much shit can you actually carry around in that manner anyway?
Not much.
Jesus, what do you got
Not
there?
much. Unless they're doubloons, you're fucked. There's nothing that... if you're homeless, you're fucking crazy. So if you give them money, they're not going to go, thank you so much. I'm going to go and I'm going to get my resume together. And how could you even get an apartment? Do you have references? Or ask the guy that walks by the grate down there by the subway. He says, I never make a peep. They're crazy. I know you don't pay them. I don't know what you do with them. I think you do what Giuliani tried to do a few years ago. Round them up and lock them in mental hospitals until the ACLU comes around and says, that's unconstitutional, let them back out. Yeah, Giuliani was like...
them just to the outer boroughs.
Well, that was at first. He did a good job, but the ones that wouldn't leave...
Treat them like Batman criminals. Treat them like the villains of Batman. This nigga's dressed as a Joker. Put him in Arkham. What?
They ought to build a separate institution with dramatic lighting and gothic shit on it.
Arkham Asylum.
Fucking gargoyles hanging off the end of it.
Well, Mr. Anthony, riddle me this.
Well, you're homeless.
The Riddler was homeless. That old homeless penguin and Catwoman, them motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're all homeless. Come on.
Homeless kooks.
Lock them up.
Jesus Christ, man. Some of them are downtrodden. Damn, Anthony.
Hey, we're gonna do a quick break here. When we get back, can we talk about the Flavor Flav show?
Yeah.
I love that fucking show.
Thank you.
That's jerk off.
I'm trying to get people to rally around me around this joint. I think it's one of the best shows on TV. It's so stupid
because of the girls. The girls are hoes are just some of the most genius human beings on earth. Man.
We'll get into that next and a few other things, but first it's Martin Luther King Day, so we got a little Chris Rock here for everybody.
Working on it.
All right, you're checking out the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio. changing the music up a little bit for this fine Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah. Who's working today? Everybody?
No one works today.
Is it a federal holiday?
It's a real holiday, dude.
Yeah, the blacks finally got one.
The banks and the post office?
We got one. Woo!
You guys finally got one.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm surprised you didn't lump it all in with February.
I was going to say yes.
Martin Luther King month and Black History. Just wrap it all up.
You know what?
We got to throw all our presidents together.
It ain't a real holiday.
Well, it's 50 of these crackers. It's like, you can't give them all a goddamn
Ain't a real holiday.
You're a
all
minority. Accept it.
They all weren't great, and we're not minorities. I can't argue enough with you motherfuckers.
Enough time hasn't gone by.
You band together with color, and if it wasn't for that, you'd be a minority. You're a German. You're a fucking whatever you
I'm
are.
a white guy from
You're
Massachusetts.
Whatever.
Well,
you're not
according
white.
to Long Island Press, I'm Irish.
Enough, yeah.
What the fuck?
Are you
Enough time hasn't gone by for it to be a real holiday yet. See, it's not real until like there's somebody dressed like
you
him.
got your footnotes just to make sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until someone's dressed like him on TV going, we got a fire hose full of savings at Chevrolet down in Lincoln Continentals flying out the door.
Hey,
We got
you feel
some
like
Cadillacs.
shot on a balcony at Lincoln Mercury.
We'll take a shot at these prices. Only $39.95. This one for $29.56.
I tell you, it's not a dream. Here at Buck Toyota.
I have climbed the mountain and I have seen a Dodge Daytona.
I can't wait. Down here, white kids and black kids can buy a Suzu Trooper
For the same price. Now that's equality.
But the only thing that's wrong, it's not free at last. It's not free at last, but it's close to free at last. God bless you. Come on down.
Now that's when it's a real holiday.
Come on down to John Bentley. That's when you see the only Bentley commercial. Come on down to Freddie's Bentley shop.
Oh, what do we got here?
You missed the one before that. Never mind. Sorry about that. Anyway,
Martin Luther King.
celeb reality. It's all about celeb reality on VH1. By the way, congratulations to Patrice on his new show on VH1. I think that show's going to be a hit. I think it's going to be a hit. I think it's going to blow up.
I hope so.
I think you got a good one on your hands.
I always had all these.
Anything's
dreams.
better than getting everyone to comment about shit. Holy, enough.
Well, that's my.
And I know you guys have all done it. Even you know how popular that format was? Anthony and I even did one.
Nigga, I walk through the streets, it's like, wait a minute, aren't you Patrice on there? I go, yes, of any cut fame where I played a homosexual, but I was in the character. I was Meg Ryan, and I know you recognize me. Mm-hmm. HBO? Nah, nigga, Mm-hmm. VH. Oh, that's right. Remember 1946? You was the shit. Remember the Korean War? Oh, them Koreans is crazy. Oh,
shows are addicting. I was like on cold meds, like waking up every 20 minutes, and I woke up to your dumbass on TV. Dude, they got to do something about that promo. You seen that one promo?
I don't watch it.
You're laughing, and right next to you, there's a monkey smoking a cigarette. I swear to God.
Are you shitting me?
But you know what? If you watch it, it's like it's a couple of things. It's a couple of things. And you know what the thing is, Bill?
I actually hit pause like TiVo rewinded.
That's
like,
the key.
What the fuck was that?
That's the queer eye for the racist guy, where it's like you can just see that. Like the thing that bothered me about that clip is that I was doing the faggy "I want it that way" copy thing, but it's all sarcasm. But I didn't even get that. I didn't even think about that as a monkey clip. And I'm watching my girl, she didn't even go. You know, if my girl goes, "What the fuck? They showed a monkey?" But that's white guy shit. That's how far away I'm removed from that shit. Is that I'm like, that's a funny ass clip. This monkey smoking a cigarette. Mm-hmm. But it's like, you know, VH1. But now they might hear Bill say it, and then they might, we have to get that off.
We got.
Well,
that's gonna upset some people.
Can't have Patrice be a smoking monkey. It's enough. It's enough. He's a monkey. We can't have him smoking. It's just.
Everybody I know who was watching it with me was like, it was weird.
What's with the smoking monkey?
The black community talked to me about that. I'll go look. I don't know. What do you want me to fucking do?
Explain the show though for everybody, Patrice, because
like
just
all
started.
the clips. It's like all the clips that you guys play on the show, like the grape lady. That type of shit. It's a show that kind of does the VH1 way of the it's the quick version of all those clips that you see on the internet, and I comment on them. I just run them in, you know what I mean?
Every day you get fucking emailed from people going, hey, check out this clip, you know.
Yeah.
And you watch them. Some of them stink, and some of them are
So it's like, I guess it's like
hysterical.
Mystery Science Theater to some degree. So if you see me and I'm talking shit about them, some of the clips are like horrendous. Some of them are funny by themselves, but... You know, I'm in there for 14 hours and just comment on each clip.
Well, you got the Bite My Vagina clip, which we've been having a lot of fun with for about a year.
And it's just like, that particular clip is like, I go, look, why don't you show the whole clip? I don't think people are this...
yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you, because these clips stand on their own. They're hilarious, so why wouldn't they show all of them?
What's the word I'm looking for? The attention span. It's just like they need
Everyone
to
has
do
ADD.
that. And here's the other catch they do is that they bought iFilms. This thing called iFilms. VH1 purchased iFilms for like zillions of dollars, and they want you to go to iFilms to see them. So they don't want you to see the whole fucking clip.
Well, that's all the rage right now is going to those websites and looking at all those videos. So now,
if you want to see the whole
VH1
clip,
is trying to get everyone to go right to iFilms to do that.
They're not gonna show.
Viacom's gonna own the internet.
Oh my God! And it's disgusting. I've trashed Viacom like my whole career. It's like I stand for something.
Oh, poor
Now it's like questionably I'm laughing at being a monkey.
You're working
on fucking a Viacom. So like you know what I mean? It's like you go, oh my
Bring
God.
me that cigarette smoking monkey.
Who, Patrice? No.
No, the
actual one
that was sitting there. We want to give him his own show.
Well, we got a clip from Patrice's new show on VH1, Web Junk 20. This is you talking about the vagina lady getting bit by the dog.
Okay.
We love this clip.
This is the story of a crazy dog owner, her wild-ass dog, and a man who gets bit by her wild-ass dog.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to have the dog taken.
I tell everybody, run, the dog bites. I told you the first thing.
Then the dog is not right. First the dog bites the man in the park, right? Then the man freaks out and starts yelling at the owner. It's the dog's fault. And then it gets really good.
He bite me in my vagina. He jumped on my vagina because he gets so crazy.
So what's wrong? Huh? Where the hell is she from where they pronounce it vagina?
In my vagina 2 times he bite me. But his teeth are very small.
Why do dogs want to bite your vagina?
They don't damage very much. They pinch.
That dog was vicious, that little mutt. I don't want that dog around biting me in the penis. Man, could you get your dog off my penis, please? You can't. They let me go off a little bit, but by the end, I go, what happened to the genius shit I said? Is like, it's just it's their show,
That's
you know.
how
But they let me kind of be as me as they could.
They let you curse though, and
they fucking let me curse on VH1.
I see that.
Like it's not even.
They're bleeping out all the curses, but you know exactly what you're saying.
You know, so yeah, I mean
that's cool.
And you got the Tyra Banks clip. I'm so glad. I hate that bitch. You like Tyra? I mean, she's beautiful and all that.
Yeah, she's definitely
is
gorgeous.
So fucking full of herself. I can't get enough of her. Actually, I watch her just to go, holy shit, this bitch thinks she's the only person in the world.
Exactly. She's a
Tyra
little
Banks
annoying,
show
but she's sexy.
So important.
Tyra Banks is good bad TV.
What? You know what you did?
They got this clip. What's the model show she did last?
America's Top Model.
It's always last something standing whenever I try to think of it. Last model standing.
That show is great. How they pick those girls apart. They're all like 11s, and they will still find some problem with them, and they just beat them down. And then at the end of the show, when they're kicking one of the models off, and the models are all 6 foot tall because they're models. They have to be tall, right? They put this bitch Tyra Banks on a huge soapbox, so she's like much fucking taller.
Fucking Statue of Liberty.
And there's a whole thing going on there, like, look, I am much more important than you, and she looks down at the little people, and then she trashes them. They take these photos and they show you, and you at home are like, damn, that girl is unbelievable. But oh no, look, you're not into it. I could see it in your eyes. You're not into it. Like, what are you looking at, man?
Yeah.
You know, it just beats them up and then kicks them off the show. But on your new show, Patrice, VH1 Web Junk 20, you got Tyra Banks losing it in one of these situations where she's throwing off one of the models. Listen to this.
This is where Tyra Banks goes buck wild on a contestant who she's just voted off her goofy ass show.
I'm quiet, but everybody be quiet. That's what it's wrong with you. But you're not. Stop it!
Tyra. Oh.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Was it that obvious you wanted the black girl to win? You ruined everything for us.
You roll in your eyes and you act like this because you heard it all before. But you don't know where the hell I come from. You have no idea what I've been through.
She went through a lot of pain.
You know what we go through in the modeling business?
Learn something from this. When you go to bed at night, you lay there and you take responsibility for yourself. Because nobody's going to take responsibility for you.
I wish that girl had told her to shut up.
All right, mother. Let's see who can eat the most salad.
You bring the whole show together, Patrice.
That's good, man.
But I hate her. I hate it. But every time she's on TV, I gotta watch just to see.
She's gorgeous, man.
Just to see, you know, how self-serving she's gonna be, you know, on that show.
And Naomi Campbell, she's like 52, and she still looks sexy. So it's like Tyra got a lot of years to go, Jack.
Yeah.
Who did we see walking away from that hotel that day?
Cheryl Teague.
Cheryl Teague.
Still looking good?
That time is a bitch, man.
You really, dude.
Time is a bitch. No one
I'm
escapes
a realist,
time.
You're a
Patrice.
judgmental motherfucker. I'm telling you.
Dude, I'm with him on this one.
judgmental.
Yeah, but I think you got a bit of a fetish. I've known you for a while, and older white women, and he picked some bad one. Hillary Clinton.
My favorite
Martha
old white woman,
Stewart.
number one, is Carly Simon. I will still pop Carly Simon. I don't know why. I don't know why. Everybody got their fucking fetishes.
That album cover alone, where she was on all fours.
She's
that goes a long way.
That big mouth.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking Kelly LeBrock, man. That bitch is...
By the way, a lot of people backed us up on that one.
Back you up.
A lot of people were calling in saying that Kelly LeBrock is still hot.
Are you joking me? What a lay she is.
But we saw
moving
back, though, we saw Cheryl Teague's leaving the Donald Trump roast.
Yeah, Cheryl Teague.
Because we had the great seats from Voss.
Well, yeah. Barely in the building. Thanks, Rich. I got your tickets to the Trump roast.
Section O and Section A.
You know where we were?
You're going to be ushers in the upper deck.
We were behind a monitor that was showing the roast. Behind it on the second floor.
Dude, everyone's going in the main ballroom, and we handed our tickets like, we're going to be hobnobbing with the top celebrities in New York, right? All of a sudden, the usher looks at our tickets and goes, you got to take that elevator and then
you're
that
upstairs.
escalator. But and then you're thinking, all right, well, you know,
it's an elevator.
You ever see a roast where there's an upstairs? It's always the dais and the table.
Right. So we're like
upstairs at a roast.
So at first we're like, all right, well, we'll follow all the other people that have seats in that area. No, there were maybe another 20 people that had seats in that area.
And we sit down, and then my seat stunk. I had to stand up and look over this video screen to see anything. I couldn't tell who was up at the
they were tiny.
dais.
Everybody gets in the elevators like holding cable and shit.
Yeah, that's what it was. They were all tech guys, gaffers.
They were
heading for the fucking
mixing board.
So heading for the walkways high above.
So we leave the roast. We're walking back toward the station, and we're right behind Cheryl Teagues and her white, old, saggy ass.
Like, how bad did it look, though?
It was bad.
Here's what I'm saying. For an old lady, she probably isn't that bad. But when you compare her to the Cheryl Teagues poster that was on everybody's wall with the netting, that she was just wearing a net, and her nipples were poking through.
You wouldn't fuck Sophia Loren?
No.
Just because she exists?
60-something years old.
Sophia Loren.
You gotta pop her, dude. She's
I don't.
There's gotta be just a glimpse of just young Sophia's one drop.
No.
Just half a pussy lip
Ain't
is
nothing
still young.
left there. Believe me. And when you see these people out, remember, they are looking their absolute best.
All right.
This is the best they can possibly look.
How old is Cheryl Teagues? 50?
Gotta be.
She's gotta be old.
In her 50s.
55.
And she's nothing. There's no redeeming sexuality. Not a drop.
No, I didn't see any redeeming sexuality. I saw an older woman that you look at and go, all right, she's, an older woman that doesn't look like she's ready to fall apart.
Okay.
What do the old broads.
Plus, women who continue to dye their hair like that long, it becomes like a fucking bird's nest. It's all dried out and shit.
And burned
and then also you get into your 60s, it's like the smell of rot.
Yeah.
of your impending death. So you start having that old person smell. So
and you see the top of their head.
Yeah, because
when it gets to what you're talking about,
you see right through that cotton
scalp.
candy hair. It's like the fucking white cotton candy hair, and
like
you see scalp right through
fucking
it.
Raiders of the Lost
old age
Ark fucking
spots
character.
on the back of her hand as she's jerking you off.
Spots.
You got a fucking old Sophia Loren fucking movie on the TV. Trying not to look at the.
What happened to that broad?
Yeah.
Wait, Cheryl! Don't drink out that cup. That's not the cup Jesus had. No, that's the wrong. Oh shit! That bitch.
Close your eyes, Sophia. Close your eyes. Don't look at it. Someone opened the Ark of the Covenant in front of that bitch.
Right on, man.
No, she looks like, you know, a nice older lady.
But you're just against old bitches. I can feel it.
Wait, you know what?
I disagree with that.
It's not.
It's because
Who's the hottest old bitch you could think
It's because he's comparing it to the memory he has. Of
Yeah,
her being
that's
young
what it is.
and hot.
I'm remembering what she looked like.
Oh, who's the hottest old bitch you know?
That's
Besides
a
the
damn
fact
good
that
question.
the
I'm
only
trying
reason
to
we
think.
knew her was because she was a sex symbol. So already there.
Hottest old bitch I know.
And here's the criteria. It's
Diane
not
Sawyer.
It's not one that became that used to be hot, super hot, and just maintained it. But like she used to be super hot, but now she's an old bitch like Cheryl Teagues. But you still like
Raquel Welch was up there for a while.
Oh, good God, no! I mean now, motherfucker, now, not then, not when she was old and 80. Remember, not when Dick Clark was still young.
With that kabuki makeup.
I'm talking about right this second. She's a bad bitch.
God damn.
At least what's old enough?
All you gotta do
50?
is go back to the 70s and think who did I want to fuck back then?
I'm trying to think, but they were all. I never wanted to fuck
Grier?
like moms back then.
Old
it was
bitch,
never a hot-looking
an
mom.
old bitch that you would
older
bang right
now,
now.
Pam Grier?
I got one.
Who?
Jessica Simpson.
What?
Yeah, she's old.
Yeah, that's washed
on
up
the old side.
22 years old.
See, I took the bid and went the other way.
I can't think. I'm going through like old 70s TV show kind of things.
Because I'm in
something or 80s.
Have an answer.
Marion Ross always seemed like a filthy little whore to me.
Marion Ross.
See, you like the mother from Happy Days. That bitch was old then.
I like Karen Grassel from Little House on the Prairie. The mother from Little House.
Marion Ross was a bit of a whore.
Well, there's always Aunt's mom.
That is hot as shit.
She had something, her and Fonzie going together. No, talk about my mom.
There's always Aunt's mom.
Shut up.
Anthony's mother's hot?
Yeah.
Never talk about my mom like that.
I talk about it in a nice way.
She just takes care of herself, but, she's no spring chicken.
That just reminds me of a real awkward moment I had with a good friend of mine the other day.
Really?
He came to town. I took him to a Knicks game, right? and he's sitting there, right? And I go, and he was talking about my little sister. He goes, well, how old is she now, huh? And I'm like, he goes, is she in high school yet? I go, dude, if you can believe it, she's graduating high school. He goes, good Lord, we're getting old. I go, yeah, you should see it. She's a beautiful girl. And he goes, well, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Your mother was always really attractive. But it was just kind of silent. Like, great.
Jesus.
So I used to jerk off to my mom. That's great to know.
Yeah, you got to fill in the blank and think that.
That's the obvious bridge to cross.
Oh. Linda Carter, Pat Benatar.
Linda Carter.
Now Linda Carter?
Now Linda fucking yes.
Let me tell you something. I wasn't
Wonder
into Linda
Woman
Carter when she was Wonder Woman.
Let me tell you else. That bitch from Buck Rogers in 25th, Erin Gray.
She was very hot during that time. Not now.
God, she's still a hot bitch. I'm talking about an old
Suzanne
bitch.
Summers. I'd still fuck her.
Well, but she got that carved up face. That shit
is really old.
Let's go to Jim in Waco. Jim.
She got those
Yeah, hey, Linda Carter, man,
That's every time I see her, all I think about is that slow motion.
I hated those fucking big bloomer panty things she wore. It made it look. She looked like she had like a
She
bunch.
wouldn't be walking around with those now. You have a nice pair of Victoria's Secrets by now.
It's really nice. He's like, that big bloomer bitch with those fake boots.
No, I was never into her, even as a kid, like when she was Wonder Woman. She was too motherly looking.
How about Lonnie Anderson?
She was too old.
She's just getting hot. She's getting
when I was 10, I was into 10-year-old girls. When I was 12, I was into 12-year-old girls. 14-year-old girls. That's how I went. I was never like 14 into 38-year-old women. I never found them attractive. They were like moms.
So whatever
and
your
grandmas.
age is, you're
whatever my
attracted
age
to.
was up until 15, and then it was always just 15-year-old girls.
So here's what Anthony just did. He just made, so 14 you weren't into 28-year-olds.
No.
So that means double. So let's double it. He's not into something double his age. So Anthony's like 8. So how old was Cheryl?
Got to be 122 years old.
I was trying to back you into that corner.
Yeah.
Quickly dove out.
I know.
Bo Derek is coming
Bo
in.
Derek's still hot.
Bo Derek now, okay, if you got to point out a hotter, older woman, all right, I'll give it to Bo Derek. She still looks good. Delicious. It doesn't look like she's trying to keep herself young with fucking surgery and shit. There's nothing worse than these duck-billed fucking old broads walking around
creepy
with the goddamn injected lips thinking it looks good. Ladies, you look freakish. You look like ducks.
It's creepy.
Can you talk like one of those ladies?
Could I please get a pedicure appointment for next week when I can...
It is a creepy. I don't like that look at all.
It is awful. And when the older they get, I don't know what happens biologically.
Joan Rivers got that look. She fucked herself up.
Women's lips disappear over time. I don't know what it is, what happens, but their lips go away.
Goldie Hawn is well on her way.
Oh, with the big lip.
With that face,
The platypus face.
Platypus.
Hey,
the hell is that
people
look
screaming
about?
at us because we haven't talked about the Flavor Flav show. What's it called? The Flavor of Love?
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love is the greatest show on TV because it's so ridiculous. Like, this guy is no treat to begin with.
He's a crackhead. 46-year-old
He's a crackhead, right.
Wait a minute. Former crackhead.
Former crackhead. We've had him in studio. He's got a great personality.
Let's say this. Flavor is not just, yeah, boy, yeah. Flavor got a lot of shit. He has a lot of insight, dude. You got to give him that at least.
I'll give him that.
A lot of insight. He's a 50-year-old motherfucker who's a little bit more than that dude because he used to hang out with Chuck. He used to do that yeah boy shit, but they were friends because they used to vibe back and forth on the black shit.
So he had a lot more than just yeah boy.
You know, he's just making money and shit. Mm-hmm. But you see, he tries to kick these hoes some knowledge, and they're crying. Now I know. Look, these
we gotta explain the show for everybody first.
All right.
Flavor Flav is, he's looking for a lady because Bridget Nielsen blew him off with the last celebrity reality show they did with him.
Yeah.
So now he's in this like mansion in Hollywood, I guess.
Yeah, beautiful place.
And then they just like bust these hoes in from like the ghettos from all over America,
and they
are
hoes like they're legitimate hoes.
Look, dude, I don't know that. I don't know your shit. I don't know your culture, but I could spot. They're so obvious. They're hoes.
Just gold.
They're not fake hoes. They're not
horrendous.
They're not playing a part. They are just right from the project.
Upwardly mobile. Wishing
have been lying so long they don't even know they're lying. These other hoes don't love him. I love him. I know what's good for him.
And they're sincere because they believe it.
Yeah, they really believe it.
And they really see this as their chance at like Lotto.
Look it, Flav to them is it. Like usually, let me tell you, there was a scene in there. I don't know if there was a scene, the one they just threw off, the model chick that was crying at the end, right?
Latin.
No, that was 2 weeks ago. I know all her names.
She's a tall.
I forgot.
She was fucking. She was just. You go. You know what, baby? I don't mind if you fucking a hoe. I don't mind. You just look delicious. She looked good. But there was the thing where I saw her, where her wholeness came out, where Flav was like, you gotta love yourself and this and that, and I'm getting a connection with you. And he goes, just go upstairs. And she did that whole. Sip her booze like she was down to the last bit of her booze. She guzzled it and did that breath of, okay, I gotta suck this dick.
Oh,
and you can feel her body and see her body just go, all right. Like, I have to do what I have to do. And that's the kind of hoes that's on this fucking show.
That's what's it's a dirty job,
do what I have to fucking do.
It's a great show because there are some girls there that are really in love with Flavor Flav and really want it.
Come over and give me a kiss. And the white girl just kisses him in front of everybody. And he goes, you going to stay on the show.
And then you have the gold diggers that are just in for it for the money. And then you have the other ones that just want to be on TV. And then it gets down to like, oh, shit, I actually have to do some shit with this guy. And they're like freaking out like, oh, man.
Are they fucking him?
I don't know.
Well, that one chick was crying. I bet she fucked him. And he's like, yo, get that camera out of here, boy. We about to fuck, right?
Oh, wow.
Because the way she cried, and they probably made them sign some goofy, if Flav fucks you.
It ain't rape.
Right. Can't get revenge, you stupid hoe. All right.
The non-rape fucking clause.
Bylaw 12 on the third line, you stinking asshole if you fuck Flavor, that's
There's
on
no
you.
sexual harassment on the show. He's grabbing their booties all the time.
Let me give you
Dude. He's giving it so dirty when that girl gets out of the limo.
Dude, you're giving up like constitutional rights when you sign away this fucking waiver on that show.
The show starts with him giving just the most derogatory names for these bitches. They all have nicknames, and he's like touching their asses.
How did he come up with Red Oyster?
Red Oyster is one of the Asian
she read the pussy's like the pussy's an oyster, and
snapper,
the red
snapping
like
pussy.
China? Communism.
Right.
Flavor's a smart
she got a commie snatch.
A bleeding pussy? That's all I could think of.
Red oyster, baby.
Red, like commie snatch.
I never heard oyster. I always heard clam.
That is funny. That's all right. He's got an education.
Yeah, clever motherfucker.
But he has kids all over.
Where's mouse snatch?
Where's black mouse hole? What?
So they're hanging out. They're hanging out in this mansion, and they're sipping the champagne and going on dates with Flavor Flav. And then every week he's like kicking girls out of the house. You know that old gag. And they're gonna get down to the one, man. But some of these broads are just hilarious. On last night's episode, Flavor gets them all together and says that they're going to meet some old friends of his. So they're all freaked out. So they get all, whored out, man, for their big day with Flavor and his old friends.
My baby had on her 79 dress.
Dude,
I love her, man.
No bras, skirts up to...
Soggy tits hanging down.
Skirts up to the...
that Hottie?
Hottie makes...
Oh, she's a mess.
Oh, I like that hunk of shit.
Her cleavage. Okay, her titties are so far apart, it's like an 8-year-old's back. It's in the middle of her fucking titties.
Oh, shit. Her nipples point straight down. She's just a piece of garbage, and I love her with all my heart.
Because she thinks she's the hottest thing, too.
And her ass, she has the conclave ass.
She literally goes, she said the other girl was jealous of her. She goes, because my friends always say I look like Beyonce. And everybody in there legitimately fell on the ground laughing. Wasn't like they planned it. It's just like, what?
My friend, and there's one hoe, New York, I guess, who is
the best.
Just a hoe. She's such a class act.
Here.
She's such a. Is that
God!
Look at that. Look at that.
No!
Are you kidding me?
It looks like she's got two moose noses on her chest.
Oh wow! Is that nasty?
Hey, you moose titty hoe! It does look like two moose noses. Get out of here! Get out of here, bitch! Yo,
long and wrong.
Moose head.
Hey,
moose head tits.
Oh my God! Oh my God! And they but look at him, just. You gotta appreciate, and Bill gotta appreciate that. Bill likes black girls, man. Bill knows that's fucking some delicious
about 7 sizes too big.
That is horrid.
Ridiculous.
That is horrid.
She has a pretty face. She does have a pretty face.
I didn't even look at her face.
That stomach is
love with her.
Yeah, she's got a gut on her.
And the fucking tits. I can't get past that.
And the black community, that bitch is like she walks the streets.
Yeah.
She can't walk the street and not have somebody try to fuck her. You would wonder, damn, this bitch should be on Celebrity Fit. But I'm telling you, like that model bitch, that giant bitch that was on that Celebrity Fit Club.
Kelly LeBrock.
No, the big black girl, the fucking from America's Top Model.
Yeah.
Whatever. That bitch is
Tamara, whatever.
She's a fucking gorgeous bitch. Moose nose, moose face tits. This is gorgeous. Moose face.
Moose muzzle tits.
Moose
muscle.
hey,
They're probably just as soft.
Yeah, you know that soft shit, moose nose. Velvety
like
moose nose.
With no antlers.
Hey, Ruck.
That's a moose nose, man.
Bullwinkle breasts.
Hey, why didn't you give my nose a squeeze?
So,
oh, shit.
That trick never worked.
So on last night's show, he tells them to get all dollied up because they're going to meet some old friends, right? So they are all whored out, no bras, tiny skirts, the sluttiest outfits
Hoed
ever.
out.
And these bitches think they're going to meet people like Bill Clinton, Madonna. There's
But he says,
you know what?
friends, I'm going to take you to meet a couple of my old friends.
So these bitches are so delusional. They don't realize that Flav is literally like a C-list celebrity.
Chuck D, that's what they thought?
Yeah, Chuck D. You know, they're thinking that they're going to meet Clinton and Madonna and people like that. Anyways, the spin on the thing is that they go to an old age home, see some old friends. So they show up all fucking slutted out, looking like whores, and walk into this place, and the looks on the guys' faces.
What the hell is going on?
Hilarious. And that one bitch New York who really wants Flavor Flav, this old broad goes, could you help me, put my teeth back in my mouth?
God.
She gets so skeeved out she leaves, which fucks up her whole chance of getting the private date.
Immunity or whatever.
Yeah, the private date.
The private date with
No, but
Flav.
she cries her way back in. She said, I'm so sorry, Flav, because she knew that fucked up her whole chances. And she cried and said, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean it. And the fact he goes, yeah, he slaps her ass. We see what we can do. And she's just like, and she does the stick up in the ass, the stripper ass in the air thing, and it's like, hit it. She's my favorite because she's such a pro at being a fucking whore, not a drop of integrity at all, not an inch.
She'll do whatever it takes.
She's also really good with like the mental shit too. Did you see what's that girl?
Hoops fucking with her mind.
Yeah, when she goes Hoops is literally going like, I can't stand that bitch New York. She's fucking with me, blah blah blah. So they lay. New York says to Hoops, how you doing? She's like, I'm good. And she's like, I only asked you once. And it just started going like that, and it just kept fucking building and building and building. And the New York girl never lost her shit, and by the end of it, the Hoops girl is like, I'm gonna throw this fucking ball in your fucking face, and blah, blah, blah.
And Hoops is the best looking one.
Without a doubt.
She's
Where's the
gorgeous,
picture of Hoops?
But her,
beautiful, but
her dykeness was coming out. She pulled the dyke out, and she's like, I'm gonna smash. No girl even knows how to say, yo, I'm about to smash you in the face with this fucking ball if you don't leave me the fuck alone. Like, she was fucking with it to that point. Like, I'm about to hit you in the face with this ball. You better chill. And I'm like, oh shit, this chick is a dyke.
Did you see when she got a clock at the end of the show? And she threw a couple of punches, and then she kind of straightened up and tried to walk across.
Right.
I couldn't tell if that's because she's into athletics, and it kind of
she's got
takes
man
away
arms.
a little bit. Yeah.
She's a dyke.
She's got cut man arms.
She's fucking gorgeous.
Let me see. Is
that's the one right there?
We're trying to find her.
She's beautiful.
She's gorgeous. That's the one.
Yeah.
Beautiful little lesbian.
New York is the girl that you you take her out one night and you just know that you're gonna, the second you turn your back, something's gonna be missing off your dresser, and you just accept it.
And she doesn't deny it. Baby, you shouldn't leave your watch out like that. Call me later.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you again. You'll call me.
And then
it was just one dime and bye.
And then he brought one of the broads to Red Lobster. That's a ghetto place now? I have no idea.
Red Lobster's the shittiest place you can
always
get.
has been.
No, but I hear it's like it's
popular place with the brothers.
Yeah, black people love seafood, and Red Lobster's is like affordable seafood type of thing.
Yeah.
Nothing
all you
scary.
can eat popcorn shrimp.
I had no idea that Red Lobster was doing the black day.
It's a shithole. It's
awful.
A fucking shithole.
Yeah.
Cheap seafood.
Horrible, dry fucking seafood.
But Flav is it's like Flav is genius.
I thought at first the show was so. It's a fun show to watch because he is smart. What do you think of Goldie, the country bumpkin?
I think that
she's a mess.
Let me tell you
she's
something.
not even close to being good looking, but she has all the personality in the world there.
If this was a show, this is something women don't understand. Like, Goldie is super personality, and people don't understand that. Women don't understand that. The version of us that you like, we hate of you. Ugly personality guy gets pussy, and you go, wow, ugly personality bitch is ugly, funny bitch. Bitch, you a ugly, funny motherfucker. Too bad you ugly, horse face hoe. Now, he'll fuck New York, but he'll chill out and laugh with Goldie and actually go, I fuck New York. Hey, yeah, boy, Goldie. Goldie will be like, why don't you fuck me?
Because you're funny, bitch.
Because you're funny. Yeah, stop joking, Goldie.
She cracks me up, though, man.
You know? But see, that's the type of shit that makes me... I attack girls like that to see if it was real, because I truly don't believe women have any like that part of them. I believe it's null and void, and I go, if I find a bitch with personality, I test it to see if it's an actual personality, to see if it's real, if it's like, I'm just a joking ass bitch, I don't care.
Yeah.
But
or if they turn bitch on you.
Just to see if it's fake.
Yeah.
Just to see if it's fucking fake, and I would be attracted to her. Or not attracted, but drawn to her because she's pretending to have a personality. She's not pretending to be a hoe. She's like, I'm gonna just cool my way through the fucking, get out of here, bitch.
I guess if you're ugly and you're gonna be a hoe and you're up against better looking hoes, you gotta bring something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I can be happier than they are. More pleasant.
Personality goes a long way.
But have you ever met a woman that's just, you go, she's funny like a dude, like that kind of funny. You know how guys are funny where, okay, we fuck with each other, say some horrible shit, but that, I tend to believe there's no woman out there that nothing bothers like a dude. You sit there and talk shit all day about this, that, and the other, but I just don't believe there's a woman that just can joke and be like, oh my God, that shit's funny. Like I said, I bet your pussy stink. Oh my God, you're crazy. You're so stupid. I bet your balls stink. And just funny with it and not angry with it.
And then all of a sudden just get pissed off at one thing you said.
And just get, they have some type of, guys usually are funny to the core type, no matter what it is. Laugh at A's, laugh at midgets, laugh at anything, you know what I mean? Even though the other day
do you think it's the motherly instinct that gets in the way of their comedy genius?
I'm gonna tell you something, dude. I was so phony the other day. I had a delivery. Somebody sent a delivery to my house. This is how we are, but I played a phony thing. Somebody sent a messenger, 24-hour messenger to my house. I had to get something, so they sent it to the house about 10:30. I have one of those code buttons, you ring, 113 or something, and it rings up to my house on my phone. I said, hello, yeah, I'm downstairs with a delivery, and I go, okay, come on up. So there's a woman. I said, come on the second floor, apartment 4. So I'm doing something in my room. I go, oh, shit, I forgot somebody was coming up. Usually somebody would have been up knocking on the door. I go to the door. I go, hello. She's like, I'm coming up. And she rounds the corner on the second floor. She's one of those afflicted midgets with the hump on the back. She's 2 inches.
Shit.
And each step she has to fling her body to the next step, like vroom, vroom. So I'm going, okay, God, let me treat her.
Hitchcock movie, Rear Window. Coming up the fucking back steps.
I'm like, let me treat her like a regular delivery person, God, please, because I was getting ready to go. Oh, you should have told me you was a freak. I came down and got the package. Yeah. But it's like you just, I try to treat her like, hey, hey, how you? yeah, thanks, right. Not feeling sorry for her, not asking her any extra questions like, how'd you get here, little thing there? You got a special car, or did you fly? Did somebody toss you or something? Just like, hey, thanks, and slam the door like if it was a Mexican. But it's like that thing I think keeps women from being hilarious all the time is just to be able to laugh at that situation right there, like, look at this.
It's rare.
Shit
You're rarely going to see a woman that'll find the humor in that. Yeah, I think you're right.
Hey, can I interrupt you? Because Anthony brought this up. Stardust has, they just finished it. But basically, for the first time, we're bringing dust from the outer space into our environment.
Well,
that's probably a good thing.
It was a probe.
And Anthony makes a great point.
A probe from a few years ago. They went up, they sent it through the tail of a comet, and it collected on this tennis racket-sized little probe that came off of the probe. It collected dust and all kinds of whatever that's coming off of this comet. Then it folds it back in and returns to Earth, after its fucking billion-mile journey. Just yesterday, it came down into the desert in a completely sealed canister.
Full of galaxy AIDS.
Exactly. Full of who the fuck knows what. Yeah. Look, I love the space program. I love space exploration, all this fun stuff that goes along with it.
Yeah, I hope these scientists didn't sleep in class too much.
I know.
But
they're that confident that there's no problems.
Yeah, this is something they have no clue what it's about. or what it is. They just know it's comet dust. It's some of the shit they're saying. These flakes and little particles are older than our own sun. They're ancient.
Right.
Like, they don't know what it is coming off of this comet.
It's a piece of jelly. Somebody touches it. Eats him.
Goes off your arm. Before you know it, it's squeezing out a movie theater. You gotta freeze it. And they bring it down. They did something a few months back, or maybe a year ago, where they collected some dust off of something else, like some solar particles. And that one crashed in the desert without its parachute and broke open. They're still trying to figure out if they could salvage that because it was contaminated. This one, fully sealed, they're going to bring it into a clean room and work on it and see what the fuck it's all about without any shit contaminating it from Earth.
Look at nervous-ass H.G. Cumia. This motherfucker's so nervous about evil things coming from the planet. Dude. That comet is made up of the same shit that the fucking cement is made. It's nothing evil out there in outer space.
Reason, Anthony brought up a good point. There's a reason that things
there's
on their way
atmosphere around this planet, and it burns shit up before it comes in.
That's right. Yeah, it might be the same shit, but we're protecting it.
Now we protect it. We gave whatever
motherfucker.
It could have been any kind of organism or life form that if it was hitching a ride on a meteor would have been barbecued on the way in, and just a vacant a void rock would have been sitting somewhere in the desert for some hillbilly to fucking sell at some UFO show in Roswell. But now we gave this thing a fucking protective shield, brought it through the atmosphere that is there to kill any of this fucking shit.
Baby. This is it.
We brought it here. We gave it a fucking spaceship.
And who's going to watch this dust for the rest of time?
Now it's got to be watched forever.
Forever.
And it's got to be kept in a clean room forever, just in case.
And what if you don't pay the rent on the storage facility?
Yeah, what if the power goes out?
Right.
What if the room cracks open and it gets into the vent?
That's right.
You just don't look. And I'm saying,
just a couple of furry kids will be walking around.
You're probably right.
You don't need to
know. It's probably just cement dust, like you said.
I say,
can it be any worse than nuclear fallout and all that goofy shit we got now?
I say
all the shit we made,
don't need to know everything. Just leave. We don't need to know this.
How about
shit.
You gather it up and then you study it like up there?
Yeah.
You leave it up there, you have some kind of robotic arm thing that goes...
Because then we'll have the Fantastic Four.
Is that what we're gunning for? Stone Man and Flame Guy and Invisible Bitch?
I can't.
And don't you beat up Anthony. I've heard your stupid theories with the weather and stuff.
Well, look, I'm not...
You got some paranoia.
That's legitimate, can fuck the earth up shit.
Yeah, you got
there.
some paranoia shit in your head, too.
You know what burns up in the atmosphere? Some of that fucking rock, too. Like, the atmosphere just fucks shit up, but that's there so we breathe. That's not there so shit burns up.
It's multi-purpose. It's there to hold the air in.
And actually keep the sun from destroying
and keep the sun from barbecuing us.
That's right.
And it's there to
make
burn
sure the sun
shit
doesn't
up.
turn us into you.
Look at Mars.
I'm like, goodbye, Opie. I always loved you, man.
Look at the moon. Look at the moon. There's no atmosphere.
You and me be the first ones to die.
That's right.
I like that Opie and all the albinos.
Leave that ozone. Me and Bill and I pay attention to that ozone on a daily basis. You don't need that shit.
You two fucking mixed.
Fucking sunscreen in their asses.
Not a drop of pigment. Hey, everybody.
You don't need to know about the hole in the ozone anytime soon.
Flame on. Oh, shit.
Bill and I are studying the maps. Who are you kidding?
I'm buying land in Ottawa.
Hey, man. Who's this? This is Bill. They found a hole.
Right.
In Wisconsin. Holy shit.
To normal people, it's just a fucking sunburn. To us, it's like stepping into a microwave.
Oh, my God. You got a little pig. You're a little...
Yeah, I got Italian in me. If I spend some time outside of my house, I'll get a tan. You know, I don't.
The Moors hooked you up with a little protective layer.
The fucking Moors invaded Sicily. So your great fucking grandmother was a fucking nigger. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Hey, oh! Give me one of those Chesterfields, would you?
That is one of the best scenes in any movie ever. Ever.
Number one.
He gets him so fucking pissed off Oh, I love this guy, and I'm gonna fucking put a bullet in his head.
I just love how he takes a cigarette like he knows he's gonna fucking
Oh, he
die.
knows it's over,
and I'm
Johnny.
gonna enjoy this shit.
Yeah, here it goes.
And the second he's done, then he's like preparing himself like, fuck it.
I got a minute 30 of life left, and I'm gonna fucking enjoy this cigarette, and I'm gonna piss this motherfucker off. And then it hits him like,
I like that shit.
It's over.
This is what I'm talking about. We were talking about open water. Brokeback Mountain is a complete flop, and I'm very happy about that.
Critically acclaimed.
Yes, it's a complete.
You must see Brokeback Mountain.
Nothing.
You hear the ads for it?
7 million or some stupid shit. Nothing.
This is a film that will change the way you think. No.
Let me tell you.
Not really.
Let me tell you how you know this country was not ready for fags yet. I'll tell you when. And tell you exactly when you knew. Still, we got a ways to go. When Reuben beat Clay, and only white people vote, middle of the middle of the earth, middle of the country, white people.
You're
vote.
right.
And they say we'll take fat nigga over this deep voice faggot.
Over better singer faggot.
Arguably, people thought
better
Clay,
performer.
All that shit.
Over better singer faggot.
Better singer faggot. And better performer faggot.
Like an intellectual point if he's completely trash.
Seasoned showman faggot.
Seasoned showman faggot.
That is a talented cocksucker. And
I'll raise you one talented cocksucker.
The country voted for Reuben.
Right.
Because they're not ready. The people who are going to see this shit. Now, the black community, I try to do jokes about that movie in front of black audience. They don't even laugh at the fucking concept.
Really?
Hey, y'all see Blowback Mountain? Boo! Nigga, move on. All right, so... shit's crazy. A lot of crazy shit out here. They don't even laugh at that shit.
No?
Not even a drop of laugh at that shit. Because, black people just ain't... The fag thing...
That's funny stuff to us.
Brokeback, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I do it for the white crowds. They just... Because I do the whole... that's what's uncomfortable is the care and the love of the movie. Now, a prison rape, American me, I'm in that motherfucker. Oh, shit, you see him rape him on a bag of rice? And it's like, that's hilarious. But, or Shawshank, whatever, that shit we'll see.
I could never watch Oz.
Holy shit.
The kissing.
Wait, you guys weren't fucking around. Box office total for this movie so far, $22 million?
Nothing. Nobody.
Wasn't it number one of the...
Yeah, because nothing else came out. I think King Kong's trailer beat that motherfucker.
No, you know something? Fuck all that. I don't think it's because it's a gay movie. I know people who went and saw it, and they were just like,
Really?
Like, it was no big deal. Whatever.
It's the love. That's what it is. That's why people aren't... It's man love.
It's got to be in the Will and Grace mode, yeah.
Will and Grace, over the top, homo, or just, like... gay porno ass fucking, no kissing, no snuggling.
I have no problem, with gays people, whatever. When I walk down the street over in the village, I just happen to see two guys kiss. I just naturally go, ugh. And you know what kills me is people go, you're homophobic. It's it's like what you're into sexually is so fucking powerful. Like, sucking on toes is disgusking to me.
I feel gay.
So I look at that, I'm like,
My girlfriend makes me feel like a fag sometimes. Come here, booby. Get out of here, bitch. I'm not no faggot. What you doing kissing me slowly on my cheek?
All right, well, we're running out of show.
Hey there, booby. Yeah.
We're going to do something a little different this week.
Both
these guys are going to be in all week.
Yes.
Right?
I love it.
Out until Friday, though.
Yeah. Come on. You got it.
Oh, you're gone Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm gonna check your website.
I know, right?
Know me on Wednesday.
Hold on, Casey's trying to defend Brokeback Mountain. Casey, real fast.
Hello?
Oh, yeah. Girl.
Of
course.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello? I don't think the movie's in
Casey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got to speak up a little.
Okay, sorry. I don't think the movie's in full release yet.
Casey, from Maryland.
Yeah.
Your phone is like cracking up or something. Is it a cell phone?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, it is? All right.
Go ahead.
Move around a little bit.
Okay, I don't think
That's
the movie's
perfect.
in full release. That's why the numbers are
wait a minute.
You don't think the movie what?
Yeah, we lost you on that last thing.
You don't think the movie's good?
I don't think it's in wide release
The what?
yet.
Casey.
Oh, you know what? I get it. See you guys.
I heard.
Fuck, she got it, though.
Yeah, she did.
It's much better when they don't get it. Some fag from Denver. What's up?
Hey, hold on. I think I got Casey on the other line.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Hey, yeah, I saw that movie.
First of the day, my friend. We went all day without a car crash, you faggot. All day.
I saw that movie, and I thought it was stupid. I don't like those stupid love stories. I'm with Patrice here.
And you're gay?
Yeah.
See, even gay guys don't like it.
Gay guys don't like that gay shit.
I'll take the butt slamming porn any day.
See you tomorrow, kids.